Hey loves, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be answering a question that one of you, my subscribers, sent to me about self-awareness journey. So I'm just going to go off camera, do my brows and come back. Let's get this video started. Okay, so first off, I want to say thank you to everyone who commented my makeup in the last video. It means a lot to me. It does mean a lot to me, because I remember that there was a time when if I drew my brow, it would be so terrible. And this is just to tell anyone that, as with anything in life, just keep practicing and you will get better at whatever. So today's video, I'm going to be speaking about something that I think I speak a lot about on Instagram, and I sometimes mention it in some of my other videos, but I haven't done like a dedicated video to it before. Last year was when I started my self-awareness journey, my journey to intentional mindful living. So as I'm sharing things, I'm sharing as I am learning on the go, not because I'm a pro at this. So you can start whenever. So the question says, "Hi Valerie, I've been following you for some time on YouTube and Instagram. I have some questions to ask in regards to self-awareness and development. Number one, does self-awareness and development end at some point?" So today I'm just doing like a soft makeup look. I'm using this foundation. It's the Clinique Even Better Glow one. I've had this for a while. I did stop using it. Before I start talking about self-awareness and development, let's even define these terms. Like, we're going to school. What is self-awareness and development? So I think that those two terms are quite explanatory, but I'm just going to define it because in secondary school, I mean, like, good teachers always define whatever they were speaking about before they started, and I am a good teacher, so I will be defining it. Okay, so self-awareness is, the journey or the act or the art of trying to get to know yourself better. So being aware of who you are as a human being, what makes you tick, what brings you joy, what doesn't bring you joy. Self-development, on the other hand, is the journey to sort of improve yourself, make yourself a better human being. This could be through learning skills, through acquiring habits, through improving things, so self-awareness is a form of self-development, if you get what I mean. That's the definition of those two terms. To be honest, I think that if you're a human being who is very interested in improving their life, then you would forever be on a self-awareness / self-improvement and even self-development journey. I can't remember the quote or who said it, but I know when I was in university, one of my lecturers always used to talk about lifelong learning. So lifelong learning is to always keep learning. So you never feel like, I know a lot of this, so I am okay or I am fine here. You're constantly on the journey to getting to know yourself better and developing yourself, so you would keep improving. And I think that as human beings, we are ever evolving creatures. We go from being one way this month to being the next way in the next month, and if you stop getting to know yourself, then what you know about yourself would be stagnant at some point, because you would have evolved as a human being, and what you knew before would sort of like no longer apply to you. You know what, I'm funny. I say I am not trying to do too much in terms of my makeup, and here I am doing a fully highlighted face. But I think that is one of the reasons why I am who I am. The next question says, is there more to self-awareness than just having a productive life, knowing one's body type and colors that complement the skin color, self-confidence, etc.? Of course, there is more to self-awareness than that. I think that those are just things that come as a result of self-awareness, but that is not what self-awareness is completely about. Jesus, if I'm not really looking for things, have I started doing my makeup? So your self-awareness journey is about what makes you happy, what makes you cry, what makes you sad, what makes you excited. When that person said that thing to you, why did you respond like that? How would you react in certain situations? That is what your self-awareness journey is actually about. It's about getting to know yourself, your temperaments, why you might behave a certain way, etc. Finding the colors that suit your skin and all these other things that were mentioned, or having a productive day, is just okay. You can't have a productive day just like that. No, before you start having a productive day, you would need to actually know yourself better. Or do I function better in the morning or in the night? Is it better for me to have a heavy breakfast or a light breakfast and a heavy lunch? Because the truth is that everybody has different ways that they're saying that life should work, right? But everybody is not you. Like, we are not the same person. Like, I don't even know how many people are on this earth, 7 billion, 8 billion, whichever, but like, all of us are completely unique individuals. So you cannot just copy and paste another person's template for your life, which is kind of what the self-awareness and self-development journey is truly about. All these other things are just, they're just a side effect. Some people are very self-aware, yes, they don't even care about their personal appearance, they don't care about things that look good on them or things that don't look good on them. I think that the thing is that you are mixing up, so the person who asked me this question is actually mixing up like the self-awareness and the level up journey, because those two are completely different things. Like, sometimes they go hand in hand, because while you're on your self-awareness journey, you kind of realize the kind of life that you want to live. So in that moment, you now start doing things that will give you that life, which is why it seems like whoever you know that is trying to be self-aware is all of a sudden paying attention to all these other things that you mentioned. So I mean, that's how it happened for me, and that's how I understand it to work. So I'm just going to share like a little backstory on my own like self-awareness journey, just to give more context to what I just said. So my self-awareness journey began because I went through something in my life that made me realize that I did not know myself well enough. I was making decisions that were harming me because I did not understand the kind of life that I truly wanted, the kind of life that I truly led. Like, what kind of job did I want to work, all that stuff. So that is where my self-awareness journey began. I realized that I wanted to do all these things. I wanted to keep on doing multiple things and not choosing right, and the one way for me to do that is to maximize my time. How can I maximize my time? By being productive, by creating routines, by creating processes. But if I did not go on that self-awareness journey to decide to get to know myself better, to understand what I truly wanted for my life, I would not have been able to even start on this journey, because I felt like I was doing okay before. It wasn't like there was a problem for me, but I am currently leading a better life. Your self-awareness, your growth, your level up journey, it really starts first on the inside before anything that you see out here. So the third question is, are there more ways to be self-aware? It is not a way to be self-aware. It's not do this one time and you are self-aware. No, it's a journey, right? How can you get to know yourself better? Number one, you should spend more time with yourself. No one is saying cancel all your friends in your life. Please don't do that. You would live a very unhappy life if you do that, and I do not recommend, because friendships are really important. You need to have your friends all the time. For me, one of the key things that really helped me on my self-awareness journey was actually journaling, because I could have conversations with myself, like ask myself questions and then answer those questions without feeling like a crazy person. Because if I stood somewhere and I was just talking to myself, I'll say, "Hi Valerie, what do you think about?" I might feel crazy, right? But journaling just kind of helped me do that. So I also think that reflecting, if you find yourself in a situation that you don't really like, or something happened and you did not really like how you responded to that thing that happened, take a step back, ask yourself questions like, okay, this way that I reacted. I don't really like that I reacted this way. What made me react this way? Have I gone through something before that might have affected me and I don't know? You know, those are the kind of questions you want to ask yourself. So they're not exactly ways, but there are things you could do to be more self-aware. For makeup today, I am just not actually going to do anything really. I'm just going to apply one color all over my eyelid and keep it going. This Teos, I forgot to show you guys, this is what I am using. My good old Teos palette. This is actually the only eyeshadow palette that I own. Blend it out now. Any tips that I can share from my self-awareness journey that can help? It is not a must that you need to be self-aware. For me, it was a coming to a realization that if I wanted to lead a better life, this was something that I sort of needed to do. And I went ahead and I did it. Oh, I'm just looking at myself like, okay, Picasso, I just hope it does not end in premium tears. Wow, I actually really like this foundation today. I stopped liking this foundation a while ago, that's why I stopped using it, but wow, she's doing really good. I think I always share how much I try to learn I've been trying to learn how to do eyeliners. Okay guys, I think I kind of changed my mind. This is not really working how I wanted to. So I'm about to abort this mission real quick. Please don't look at me weird. I'll try to be as realistic as possible with this makeup journey thing. I'm just going to go off camera, finish up my look and come back to end this video. Okay guys, so I have gone to get dressed off camera. I think that this is kind of similar to what I did last week, but I don't think that this was the eye look I actually did. I did something completely different, but it looks a bit similar. I did have a lot of trouble with my eye makeup, so let's not get into that. I'm using my Zaron Cappuccino pencil as always. You know what's funny? Even if this is not the same look, okay, this is actually not the same look. It looks the same, but it's not the same. And I am definitely doing this makeup again and again and again. This is the MAC Pence lipstick in... To be honest, I'm not sure what this shade is. I just know that I took it from my friend. Okay, love, so we've come to the end of this video. I hope that I was able to answer some questions that you had about self-awareness and the self-development journey. I think that self-awareness and self-development come from just simply wanting to improve your life. It looks differently from different people. So if you have the things that we're asking, the question was just maybe what the person has seen some people do, but a lot of the self-awareness and self-development journey actually happens on the inside, not what you see on the outside. So that's it, loves. Thank you so much for watching my video. See you in the next one.